help me welcome contestant number 6, Ryan Benke. Blind Spots. Blind Spots, Ryan Benke.
Have you ever had one of those experiences where you go out in public and there's something about yourself that is less than flattering? Maybe you've got a little food on your face, dress hiked up in the back, or maybe somebody put a sign on your back. Ladies and gentlemen, we've all got blind spots. Blind spots are such a part of our life, though, that oftentimes we don't even notice them anymore. For instance, there's a blind spot we deal with every time we get in our car. In our rearview mirror, we have a blind spot from the 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock angles. But we overcome this blind spot easily by just turning our head and seeing the cars. Did you know that you have a blind spot in each of your eyes? If you were to close one eye, put a finger out in your peripheral vision, bring it back, your fingertip would disappear and eventually reappear. But people with healthy eyesight overcome this blind spot by having 2 healthy eyes with overlapping fields of vision. There is another type of blind spot, though. It's personal blind spots. And these are those things about ourselves we wish just weren't true. Those weaknesses, character flaws, oftentimes they're things that we don't even know about ourselves, but other people see them. I had an experience one time with a blind spot when I was in seminary preparing to become a pastor. It was my first preaching class. And in this class, we were taught how to write sermons. And the professor told us what to do. And I wrote them just like he said. I got good grades. And I said, check, got that thing done. That is until I had to actually deliver a sermon. An entirely different manner. So, it was my turn. Got up from the class, mounted the pulpit, and let it rip. And I just imagined that I had enthralled the audience. That I was just drawing them in with my words. I could sense them saying, more, more, more! I imagined it wouldn't be long until they knew me as Brian the Golden Tongue. Finished the sermon, looked out. There were heads downcast, no doubt in shame. So I eagerly went, I collected my evaluations, grabbed that videotape, and went home to watch it, excited. But it wasn't long until my countenance changed. I began to look through these evaluations. They were telling me things like dry, monotone, boring. These are future pastors. What's going on here? I figured it must be just a hint of envy that was working in me. So in order to vindicate myself, I popped in that tape. And I sat there, and I was just stunned at what I saw. It was the worst example of oration humanity has ever seen. These guys were being nice. They weren't saying more. They were saying, no more. We can't take anymore. I just sat there watching what the videotape revealed about me. I couldn't believe what I saw and how my self-perception was so different than reality. I began to meditate on this. I thought about all those times in life where people had come along and tried to help me out and told me something about myself that was a little unflattering, something I didn't want to hear. And you know what I did? I just blew it off because I didn't want to hear it. As I sat there, I thought about all the opportunities to improve that I've missed. It's like somebody took this knife and seared away the scales of self-deception from my eyes. I made a commitment then. Never again would I let self-deception get away in the way of helping me improve. I understood there was a path I could take. One path was the path of relative comfort and ease. But the price of taking this path was self-deception and mediocrity. The other path, well, that had hard work written all over it and pain. But I understood that that was what was necessary to grow and develop. So I'm going to take that path and seek improvement. You also have a choice as far as which path you're going to take. Will it be the path of comfort at the price of self-improvement? Or will you choose to confront the things about yourself that you wish just weren't true in order to become the person that you were meant to be? What's it going to be? The choice you make determines your future. Will you choose comfort at the expense of growth? Or will you say, I'm going to take the struggle because I know it leads to growth and new opportunity? Make your choice. Determine